Don't marry.
It's your boy Sweetlick back with another exclusive Sweetlick Weekly. Got my man in the building. We actually go way back. Yeah, we started Southside Chronicles together.
Yeah.
That was a short little run, but now we back with Sweetlick Weekly. Let's tell the people who you are and where you from first.
Hey man, my name is Sporti G. I'm from Buckingham, Virginia, VA stand up. So representing the whole DMV area, DC, you know, what up? You know, Carolina, what up? Everybody.
Carolina, definitely like the Carolinas, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, last time when I interviewed you, was a rapper, but that was like, what, 6, 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. So now let's tell the people what you do now. You actually still rap?
Still rap.
Oh,
still rap.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
still rap. So, matter of fact, just dropped a mixtape. I'm doing it all independently now. So, you know, it's not about worldwide distribution or anything no more. I'm just really tapping into my core fan base, you know, so I want to see that. So everybody, you can go to my site, a4dgmovie.com. Got the mixtape on there. Got the album coming out. That's going to be real hot. I got some real good music. But for the last couple of years, I've been working on this movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. I didn't know you were still rapping though.
Yeah, still rapping because the rap fueled the movie.
Okay.
You know, they go hand in hand.
Yeah,
So
they do,
last time we did the interview was like I had did the music, but then I was doing a bunch of videos. So this time I'm like, all right, I got the music. Let's do something greater. Because I always felt like people didn't really understand, because I don't have that type of style, that rap style. It's like everybody gonna wanna bump in the car, ride around fast too. Mine more is like a story. It's more of my life. It's more something you can listen to and get some bread to.
So aside of the rap, what made you actually want to shoot a movie though? That's kind of crazy. That's not something you hear every day though.
Yeah, man.
And you directed yourself too, didn't you?
Directed, shot it, wrote it, everything. Dealing with the movie, I did it. So, but what made me do it is like I got so many thoughts in my mind. I live this life and doing the music. It's like how you continue to grow. I did the music, sold the records. Now it's like, what's the next step? What's the next great thing? And then also, I wanted to close a chapter of my life too. But in order to close a chapter of that life, it's like, all right, let's tell the story and let's finish the book and let's move on to the next thing.
But the crazy thing about it, you not only got a movie, but you actually got it in the theaters too coming up, right?
Yeah, man.
That's the crazy thing about it. Yeah, a lot of people say they're gonna do this and that, but you actually been doing the groundwork to really they're really trying to get it mainstream, right?
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Like, at the end of the day, it's like what the work you put in. You getting out what you put in. And I can honestly say, it's finally hitting me now, like, because during the whole process, you're doing it, you got this dream in mind, and then it's like, all right, to finally see it come to life and get it on the scale that you want to get it to. It started off with just something small, then it grew big. Opening weekend is going to be January 6th, 7th, and 8th. We're coming to Farmville, we're coming to Charlottesville, and we are coming to Richmond, the Midlothian area. That Charlottesville one really going to sell out.
Okay.
Real
talk. What day is coming to show? On
It's
Sunday?
going to be on, it's going to be on that Friday night. So, like Charlottesville, they've been showing me a lot of love on my site. That's probably one of the top cities that tune into my stuff. So as soon as that's ready to
So what's the process of going from like, especially like budget wise, what's the process from going like starting to shoot a movie, shooting the movie, then promoting the movie, then putting it in theater? What's the thinking and what's the budget for all that?
Man, it's a large budget. Like when I talk about it, like, cause you start off, like me, I never done this before. Like I've done like small videos and stuff like that, but doing a movie is totally different. And for me to be independently and doing it on my own, it was a lot because I would start off with something. Not only did I have to like have the camera stuff, then I gotta have the scenes, then I gotta have the actors. So all of this is just like an investment. It's all in, you know, pitting the bread up for that. But it's a lot, man. Like it really requires on the next level. And I don't know, I'm blessed that I was able to do this and get the project that I got. But it really takes a collective. Like on a big set, it's like you got a person that does this, you got a person that does that.
Yeah, I believe it. I done done little, I ain't done, but I done seen people shoot videos and just for like a 4 or 5 minute video, the work you gotta put in. And Lord knows what you gotta do for like an hour and a half. I don't know how long the movie is, but an hour or some change.
The movie is 1 hour and 17.
Okay.
I blew up 2 computers. Lots of storage space, like the files are so big because we shot it in HD. So like the files are so big, and then like making all of those cuts because I edited it too. You know what I'm saying? Edited.
That's the main work that people don't realize about, like, especially about music videos. It's not so much when you shoot the videos, it's more about when you edit the video. That's where like the main work come in at, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that stuff is always the stuff that you don't see. It's always the behind the scenes stuff that's really that work. I mean, I done had times I'm sitting there at the computer, I'm sitting there looking at the project, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But when you got that drive, when you want to accomplish something,
you got that motivation though, man.
You gotta push through.
So can you tell the people a little bit about the movie, like who's in the movie, and what's the plot?
All right,
you don't gotta tell the whole thing, but just a little bit about the movie.
No, I can't give them the whole thing because y'all gotta make sure y'all watch that when it comes out in theaters. And then we also got it coming to streaming services after we run it through some theaters for a while. Still request it wherever you're at because we can get it there, we can bring it there. But yeah, what was the question?
I said, what's the plot of the movie? Who actually? Who's some of the characters in the movie?
Okay, so man, it's a paper chasing young hustler trapped in a world of drugs, sex, and mayhem. That's pretty much everything that's going on. It's my life, talking about all of those aspects. We started off with 3 cast members. My man, the R&B bad guy.
Oh my God, yeah, hell yeah.
That's my boy. VAC, he actually plays like when I'm not on the camera, he's my cameraman. So this is his first directorial debut. Okay. And we got a lot of great people. My man Xavier Jones Sr. He stepped up. He stepped up and played a role that many people, like so-called like hood people, they wouldn't want to play. Because I was casting and everybody like, man, I didn't want to play no police.
But
everybody wanted to
act. You can't really, you just gotta act, man. You can't really bias it.
It's about the story. And when you look at it, those people have the most memorable parts.
Yeah, definitely.
Those people, you look at like a Jay Reed on N2D. You look at Training Day, Denzel Washington.
Well, if you look at something like Bad Boys, they was cops. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 drums. So there's 5.
But it's the mentality of a lot of people where it's too much pride. They don't see the bigger picture.
But not everybody meant to be actors anyway. So if you got too much pride sometimes, you better off doing something else then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So also my leading cast ladies. Shout out Paco Logo. He stepped up and played a big role. And the way I did casting was like.
I should have been in the movie too, man. I ain't know everybody, but I should have been something, you know what I mean?
Don't worry, we here now, we gonna move forward for what we at. We ain't looking on the past, we continue to grow.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like a plan. But he stepped up, played a great role. My girl Candy from up north, you know what I'm saying? She played a great role. Kiara LeVick, shout out. She played an excellent role. And a lot of people were interested in it, wanted to be a part of it, and then from there we grew. Yeah. And then some people wanted to be a part of it but couldn't make certain shoots and stuff. So it was like I had to work a way around that. That was a headache.
I definitely know how to work with people's scripts. I definitely know how that can be, man.
Bro, time is money and money is time. And I like my money on time. You
I
feel me?
understand that. I definitely understand that.
Right.
But what can we expect next? Is it a sequel to the movie, or what can
Oh
we
man,
expect?
they gotta
Near
wait.
future?
They gotta wait to see that.
Ooh.
But far as me heading around, I don't want to give people too much, but I also want this interview to be top rated plus. So okay, I just want to drop some jewels on people and you know, give them the in depth, because again, we started back with you back then, and
we were just started. I think we played around. You might have been like my second or third interview ever, like for real, like really starting from the ground up.
and I appreciate that.
So I think now we're a couple hundred in now, definitely.
So I appreciate that, and you always can get an interview from me, because we about to take it.
Appreciate
about
that.
to take it to a whole nother level. But again, I had to show, had to show that I can put the work in. I'm one of the Endeavor Impacts, one of the finalists for the resume book, and basically what we did over the summer, I talked to a lot of great people, talked to Diddy, talked to Marshawn Lynch, talked to a lot of people on the Grammy board, so French Montana. And it was real interactive, and we did that. I scored in the top of my class, and now we just thinking about some relocating things, and you know, I want to make a way for my people, man. Like, you know, it's my dream, but some of the resources that we don't have, that would kind of drive.
Especially Virginia wise, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no sports teams. We ain't really got. It's not like it's like LA or New York. We got a big market like music market or. So we kind of need any kind of resource we can get out in this area, especially in this area, Charlotte, for Buckingham area too. Though, like, we need some resources like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then just somebody to, come back and touch the next person.
All we really need, I think Charlotte, all we really need is just a little kickstart with somebody who, I feel like one or two people make it, and then they come back and they bring people along with them to make it, you know what I'm saying, to make it with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all we really need, a little kickstart.
And those who, those who can come back and touch them, it's not for everybody.
It's definitely not for everybody.
Just like my movie is not going to be for everybody. I understand that. I respect that. I know we're at a time where, like the COVID and all of that stuff going on, streaming service that took over movie theaters. But for me, it's no greater feeling than to do a movie and have it on that big screen and be on that large stage, because that's what we do movies for, you know?
But I think the movie theaters, they starting to come back a little bit. It took a little while, and now people starting to get, get back outside now, so I think the movie theaters are coming back.
Yeah. But I understand that, and I understand people who don't, who don't fully support the project, or I probably never really been like the most popular person, but it's always like the moves that
But one thing about it, like, for not trying to be popular, but when you working, people see when you working though. People see when you're grinding, they see, like, sometimes it takes a long time for people to catch on to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all about the grind first, man. Once you get your grind down, everybody else will follow, bro.
And I feel that because it's gonna be, it may be years before they get back and they can listen to my joke. Like you said, like, I don't even know you still rap. But like, I got some ill shit. But it may be a couple years down the line where people can hear it and be like, oh, I understand what he was talking about now. I feel what he's saying, because you saw what I was saying was how I was moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still.
I think it's crazy, because I think, I guess I'm, I can say I'm a late 80s baby, but I didn't realize Jay-Z first album really didn't do that well. I didn't realize that we were talking about, he was talking about the verses or whatever. But I didn't think that Reasonable Doubt, it only sold like 40,000 the first week. I was kind of shocked with that. But it took a while for people to, you know what I'm saying, and now I think it's one of his best albums, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And I follow that blueprint. That's my guy, man, because I understand, like, again, Jay-Z ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? He make it's like classifications. If you out here drilling, you don't really want to hear a Jay-Z record, because you're not in that mind frame. But when you want to get on some billion dollar mind frame, when you put yourself in Jay-Z's shoes and you move that way, now you see, oh, all right, I see how you say how a certain way the way you move when you got this type of money, the certain way you
But
talk.
I think some people hate Jay-Z because he's been so successful though, like.
It's gonna be like that. I had a joint yesterday. I wake up, right? Usually I don't get on my phone right when I wake up, but I woke up and looked at the time and saw that someone had commented on one of my YouTube, one of the trailers, and it was like, just showing whack as a bitch, niggas broke in real life. Well, what they said, you ain't popping if you ain't got no haters. I looked at the dude profile, or dude, girl, whatever it is, no subscribers.
See what I'm saying?
No nothing.
I just how people wake up and make fake videos. I make enough time to come out and hate though. I don't understand that.
Bro.
And it's just like, and they know they watching though. They just wanna, I guess they think they can break his spirit with a couple words, but I don't know.
And it doesn't. Like, especially
it's really weird. It's weird to me though.
Especially when you ain't got nothing. How you gonna call somebody else broke when your profile ain't even got nothing on it? You ain't got no profile picture, you ain't got no, you know.
It'd be weird, but I'm trying to tell you, it's weird though, but I think, it's just like in sports, like, I gotta say, I hate the Patriots, but remember the Patriots, they were winning so much, that you had to kind of accept them though. You couldn't like, you like, damn, they in the Super Bowl again? It's just like, you gotta accept it, man. Something you can't change in this world.
And still, with Brady doing what he's doing, cause I'm like, alright, last year, you know I'm the Chiefs name. So I'm like, alright, Brady gonna pass that torch. This to pass the torch back into Mahomes. They come out there and they just
TB12, man. I hate to bet against that bastard, man.
yeah. So you gotta give respect.
You gotta get props, man, because doing something for a long period of time, man, it's more than luck in my eye.
I respect the greats, but I'm also, along with my story, I like the underdog too.
Yeah,
That's why I grew to like Kansas City, because they were underdogs for so long. And that's my story. Like, people may look over you for a while, but when you constantly putting that work in, when it's your time to go,
it's your time, man. I tell people don't switch teams, man. Don't switch your team, man. Stay with your team, man, because they're going, sooner or later, they're going to figure it out, man.
Yeah, and it's about building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Continuing to build, like, you know, that behind the scenes work. Start from the top, from the office, all the way down to the players. How you got people
too? You got to draft, man. You got to draft well. That's the main thing. Draft well.
Yeah, and don't take risks on certain quarterbacks. But you might get a Mahomes out there.
Shoot to the rest of the last 5 6 quarterbacks we done had.
But you might get a Mahomes out the deal.
But yeah, before we cut out, man, what can people find you on social media though?
Oh, you can find me everywhere. Sporti G, Sporty with an I, dash G, all for the green, A4DG.
What's your YouTube channel?
YouTube, it's gonna be easy money, but you can always find me. The easiest place to go, just Google me. You know what I'm saying? You might see the Wikipedia or something out there on the cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, just Google me. Google Sporti G. Google All for the Green. IMDb. All for the Green. The movie. And again, thank everybody out there watching. And we gonna drop some.
Definitely. I know where to follow me at, man. Sweetlick King on everything. I am Sweetlick on IG. Sweetlick King. My Snapchat, Sweetlick_King, King of Snapchat. My fan page on Facebook, Sweetlick Entertainment. Make sure you go like that page. Twitter, Sweetlick King. My promo pages, Sweetlick Promo on Twitter and IG. Make sure you go follow them pages, man. And shout out my guy Doman behind the camera. I can't forget my man Doman. Shout out to him. So what else you want to tell people before we cut out the interview, man?
Man. Just a little bit of motivation to leave out here with, because I believe that's the greatest thing, passing on information.
That's the man, that pass on that info to the next person. You know what I'm saying, to be successful, man.
Just whatever you want to do in life, like, just go for it, man. Don't judge where you're at to somebody else's success. As long as you're doing, if you like the rap, man, rap. I don't care if 2 people listen to it, man. Rap. Eventually, people gonna catch on, and you just stay true to yourself. If you want to make movies like I wanted to make a movie, it ain't gotta be a box office smash. It ain't gotta sell millions, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? And from there, it's just gonna continue to grow because my passion. And moving forward, you're gonna see more you see the face on the cover and all that, man. You gonna get used to that. You gonna see a lot of that.
Hell yeah.
But it just finally hit me. I'm pleased to be here, man. It's a joy and a blessing.
I see you doing the work. I said we gotta sit down, man.
Yeah. So, but
More to
I'm
come,
good,
man.
man. You
Sweet
know.
Wicked, more to come, man. You know what time with that.
We did it, baby.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. Put it on the theater though.
Yeah. But it's
It's a lot of work though, man.
it's a lot of work. It's getting behind the computer, picking up the phone, calling people, like, you know, doing all that and picking the bread up, cause they want money. The thing about like in if we talk about this, more of a process, right? Doing music and doing film is, they kind of go together, but then they separate, because the way they sell music now is different from where if you want the music inside your film. I had a whole score put out the video, told everybody, yeah, the movie's done, then came into a problem with one of the beats on the show.
They be catch, especially on YouTube, they catch that shit a whole lot, bro.
So I took the whole score down and redid a whole score. Shout out to my brother Ace Austin, my executive producer, and we ended up doing the whole score over after we thought it was finished.
Okay.
But that was big, and yo, it's a lot. It's a lot to do with it.
No, man, I can already expect that shit. That shit crazy though.
Yeah.
But just from the groundwork, just doing and shooting and then putting it in a theater, that's just, even if you put it in one theater, that shit, you don't see that every day, especially coming from out here. You don't really see somebody doing that every day though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I gotta respect that. And if you don't, if I don't tell you anything else, you gotta respect that, bro.
And it's gonna continue to grow, because again, like, I'm the driver of it. I'm the driver, like, if I don't get on
You don't say
shit.
you get some good reviews, man, for that shit to take off, man. That's all it takes.
Yeah, and it take a lot of, I ain't gonna say a lot of support, but for people who watching this and everything too, just,
some support to help.
you know, put a review up there, put a like up there, share it, you know what I'm saying? That stuff go a long way. Like, I tell people, even if you're not gonna watch the movie, man, give a donation, man, anything helps, because I definitely put up a lot for it. I ain't asked nobody for $1 to shoot it. I ain't going no campaign, you know, like, you even got the big people, they say, you know, use other people's money. That's a business plan. But for me, I was like, all right, because I don't want to have to ask nobody for nothing back, or people to ask me for anything back. I put everything up, I did it. Now, if you enjoy it, support it. You know what I'm saying? And I did it at a price reasonable for people to say, all right, it ain't far from the ticket price that you're getting everywhere else.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say, I'm sorry, because I had to take it back. In the movie theaters, I'm competing with Marvel, with Disney, all of these companies. So when I want to get my slide in there coming independent, I gotta have my business correct, I gotta have my strategy, all that stuff correct, and then I got to knock their movie off of one of those screens. And then if you knock their movie out the screen, then they gonna be like, all right, why ours isn't playing?
Hell yeah.
They don't care if they sitting 2 people in that theater, you gonna have to buy that whole spot out because you knocking them out. That's a big business.
Hell yeah.
And I'm coming in.
Trying not to do
Yeah, let me knock it out, you know? So that's why I was telling people it's important. I mean, come out there and, you know, just...
It's only one night of the year. Come on out there, man, support.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Charlottesville, we definitely get you in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there, man.
That one gonna sell out fast.
I'm gonna be in there, bro. You said downtown the Valley, right?
Yeah, the Valley Crown, Farmville, Sunchase Cinema, and Charlottesville AMC Midlothian Center. Yeah, so really, I know we were supposed to end a while ago, but I just want
to. No, we're good. We're about 20.
I see you checking your phone. People
Nah,
checking their
people
phone.
blow my shit up. I got no practice. Yeah. But we're good though, bro. We definitely grow.
Yeah, cool. I mean, unless you got anything else to say, man, like.
Shit, it's for you. This your interview, not mine. It's yours.
Hey, man, I think we said what we had to say. I don't want to drill the people too much. I just want to keep it short and sweet. The work won't speak for itself. And, shout out to everybody out there, man. Embrace the G, embrace the G, embrace Sweetlick, Dope Man, all around the board, man. It's a whole production, man. And like I said, you never gonna forget moments like this. Like we never gonna forget that first one. We never gonna forget this moment right here. That's why my mixtape is called A Moment in Time. Because when people go back and look at it, even if you listen to it now, it's a moment in time. Like cherish these moments because you'll never get that time back. Yeah. And then moving forward, you can see, damn, a year from now, like yo, and I can remember the people who I tried to get in contact with, the people who I wanted to cast, the people who let me down. Not holding those grudges, but the people didn't see it from the jump.
Yeah, it definitely motivates you though. I can contest to that, man. I definitely can contest to that.
And to have somebody just like, you know what I'm saying, I reached out to, I ain't gonna say a couple of newspapers and stuff like that.
Man, them newspapers, man.
They
be faking those.
They don't really support, they don't support us.
They don't.
I'm gonna be real, like, cause I reached out to some papers, just like I reached out to theaters and make the moves. You know what I'm saying? They won't even hit.
For real, if you talk to somebody like, I hate to throw him under the bus. I ain't gonna say throw him under the bus, but if you have somebody like Wes, you have Wes Belknap right now, and he can get in contact with the news people for you. I promise you.
We gotta make that happen.
I promise you, bro.
I want to blow it up, bring some, you know what I'm saying, notoriety to, because again, it makes it so hard too, because like, I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? I can make the moves that I make, but it's still, I forget things. I'm still human. I forget things. I can't do everything.
I can make that call for you. I called him, man. We'll set something up, man.
Yeah, I talked to one.
It's all about who you know, man. That's all really with the news station. It's all about who you know.
That unless you doing something fucked up, and then they go.
Oh yeah, they put you in.
They'll be in if I, you know what I'm saying? If I get him up or
so they definitely throw your face on the newspaper, but. Yeah, I would make that call, you know what I'm saying, off the interview, we'll make that call.
Yeah, because I mean, definitely, I just wanted to touch base with them, just because, like you said, who else did it like that? Who else?
Nobody I know, man. I really don't know nobody actually shot like, I know my man, what's his name? Zell. I know Zell had a little movie going on for a little bit. But I forgot what happened. He stopped casting that joint.
Yeah, but I mean, I just want to bring light to it because when I talk to people about it, they said a lot of people who support me said the same thing. Like, yo, the fact that you did it, you know, is
motivation for other people to do it, man.
And it's a million that's like just like me. You know what I'm saying? My story ain't no, you know, it's my story, but it ain't some people gonna gravitate to something.
People gonna relate to it.
A character. Even if it's not my character, it's another character. Yeah. So, and we all just like, man, you did it, man.
You did it, bro.
And I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, let's blow it up.
Let's go. We good.
We signing now.
Yeah, salute. Bye.
Doe man.